All right. So I'm a little excited because I've never done one of these videos before, but I just spoke with the owner over here at Earth Movements and More. Pretty cool guy. His name is Gonzalo. So I just want to shoot a quick video of what they have. They have all this mulch. They got the hardwood mulch, and then they have different topsoils. And then this one is a premium blend and one is a garden mix. So I'll show you all the difference between the two in a minute. Got to walk up to it. And then there's that sand that I used. So that's the sand that y'all saw earlier in the chicken coop. But yeah, so this place, I'll put the address down below. I'll link their website. He's gonna send me a whole bunch of information in an email, and hopefully, when I give this video a little edit, y'all be able to get as much information as possible. But I wanted to just come over here and do that quick soil science video, part two. And the reason why I came here is because this is where I bought sand. These guys are pretty close to where I'm at, and I like what they're doing here compared to the other soil yards. Simply because the other soil yards, it looks like they just I don't know, they really don't want people there. So this place is pretty cool. Owner's pretty cool. So the reason why I like this soil is because you see it when you squeeze it. It holds together, but it still breaks apart. So this is a perfect garden blend right here. Or this one might be the premium. No, this is the garden blend. I remember him telling me that the garden blend basically has bigger pieces of wood in there, the mulch. But as you can see, it's like they're already decomposing. So the cool thing about this blend is that it's hot because of the heat here in Houston, but there's a lot of nutrients here. So I'll let y'all know later exactly what's in this mix. Feels good in my hand. The reason why I like to touch it is because I was a chef, and it's easier for me to know what's in something if I touch it. It's just part of mixing and knowing what's in that batch. So this right here, this is the premium mix. Yep, and it feels different in the hands. So see the same. It has, you squeeze it. I can tell it's moist. It clumps up, but it's easy to break apart. So it's easy to break apart, and that's really what you want to see in the soil whenever you choose a soil, because of the roots, especially the little tiny roots, the little saplings, the little seed starters. You can use as a seed starter. So I want to show you all this. All that white, that's mycelium. So that's good stuff. The mycelium will attach to the root and just help the. Actually, I'm sorry. I think I was going to the wrong pile of sand. That's different. I'm gonna go to this other one. Well, the mycelium attaches to the roots and helps the plant uptake nutrients. And this is the sand that I used. So this sand is different. This is the construction grade sand. As you can see, there's fine particles. There's bigger particles. So it's like a nice blend of different size particles. So you're going to want to use the construction grade for your chicken coops or chicken runs, or even for your livestock, because the animals will eat the sand. If they eat the stuff that's too fine, it'll compact in their guts, and you're gonna have a lot of problems later. A lot of problems. They got some wood over here. They're turning into mulch. It's good stuff. Yeah, so you don't want your animals, especially your chickens, to be eating that type of sand. So this construction grade has larger particles, and they're just less prone to eating it because they really can't swallow it. Horses may lick it, but everything else just compacts, and it really won't work well if you're trying to do the litter box method that I was using. And the litter box method works with all livestock. I have my wife has a cousin that whenever she fills up her little barn or her little stables with the sand, I'll definitely be over there to show y'all. I found some shade. It's a little hot. But let me show y'all the leaf mold. So this is the leaf mold that they have, and they're making their own mulch as well. If y'all ever come down here, and I do recommend it, y'all can get these logs. I'm not sure if they're selling logs, but it's in the pile. I'm pretty sure they'll sell it. Well, these logs, they're dry and they're perfect. Perfect for what? Perfect for two things. At least this is what I use them for. So I've used the logs to fill my raised garden beds, kind of like a hugelkultur method. I'll put them in the bottom, and then some leaf mulch if possible, and then some of the garden soil, and then I use more leaf mulch in the top, or I use hay, or I've also used pet bedding to create that barrier between the sun and the soil, to keep some of the moisture in. Take a look at this soil, this leaf mulch. I want to see a pile that has already been mulched. She was telling me that they're cooking this batch right now, and cooking means okay, yeah. So they just added all this mulch. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to see exactly what I want to see. But cooking it just means that they're decomposing it quicker. And it literally just cooks in the sun here. So let me grab some from right here. Yeah, you see? So it's looking a lot like soil now. And when you smell it, it doesn't stink. It just smells like wet forest. If you ever walk through the woods, that's all it smells like. What you want to use this leaf mulch or leaf mold is it has a lot of nutrients. The nutrients basically break down slowly in the soil. What I've noticed is that it does get compacted and it holds a lot of moisture. So use the hugelkultur method by putting those logs, sticks, any kind of other mulch you want to get rid of, or compost you want to get rid of, and then a nice layer of leaf mold. And at the very end, you want to put a nice layer of leaf mold as well, because it'll just keep the moisture locked in, and keep feeding the plants. All right. One more pass through here. So he has, new equipment in the truck. He's got some dump trailers back there, a little bucket, rig. I don't know the exact name for it, but real quick, the soil science. Basically, I'm gonna post a picture of a soil science course that I actually took. So I'm gonna use this picture from there. Basically, in the soil, there's a bacteria. There's good bacteria. There's bad bacteria. Of course, you want good bacteria. More of that. There's nematodes, and then little bugs live there. But best of all, you have your red wigglers or your earthworms. in nature, you might find more than just red wigglers, but I use red wigglers. So in the soil, you have all these components that make up the soil, and they all basically break down the um, the soil. They break down the nutrients, and that's how the plants uptake the nutrients. Then the mycelium, like I was talking about earlier, attaches to the roots, and they help the plants uptake more nutrients. I'm getting in my car now. Where's the keys? Hot. So, luckily, the wife did decide to come, but she doesn't want to be in camera, so I'm gonna respect her wishes. But so with the soil, there's always beneficial organisms that live inside the soil that are constantly breaking down the different components. And when you add leaf mold, when you add mulch, when you add compost, it's just feeding all of these organisms that live in it. In another video, I'll show the different components right in my compost bin, and I'll show you all how to start a compost bin outside, and also how to start an in-ground compost bin right inside your beds. But so let me just give you this information here. Oop, it's not showing up. Alright. So there's the phone number, 281-902-9888. It's 1311 West Little York, Houston, Texas, 77091. So y'all come down here. Y'all get the soil. I only showed the soil. That's really all I talked about. But it's basically for landscapers. They have gravel. They have the stones that everybody loves. They have different mulch. They got the different soils. And the sand, of course. They got a bunch of stuff. Talk to the people. Give them a call. Check out their website. And have fun.